YouTube? It's your boy Anime Specialist. So we finally know what really happened. We had an idea on what happened to Kirito and where he was, but now it's confirmed he's in the Soul Translator. We really didn't know how Kirito was in the Soul Translator, but in this episode they explain almost everything. So let's get right to it, man. So we all know what happened. Kirito and Asuna was attacked by one of the death gun guy. Kirito was injected by something that stopped his heart, and that's when everything gets crazy because when Asuna took him to the hospital, he was treated by the doctors, and because his heart stopped for 5 minutes, his body and his brain might not work like it used to. So that's crazy, and that's, like I said, that's when it gets crazy because Rad actually abducted him, bruh. He was kidnapped by the company Rad, bruh. It's crazy. Before I continue the video, I just want to talk about 2 fun facts that we saw in the episode. When Asuna was in the car, the song that was playing was from Sword Art Online Ordinal Scale. If you watch the movie, you already know who sings the song, but I think that was kind of cool. The other fun fact is that Asuna and the others are using the Ogma from the Sword Art Online Ordinal Scale movie. I didn't know that they were still using the Ogma, but it's pretty cool because they can see virtual life in the real world with the Ogma. So that was kind of cool that they put it in the Alicization series from the Ordinal Scale movie. But anyway, man, I really didn't know that that would happen with Kirito. My first theory was that Asuna and the family of Kirito would have put Kirito in the Soul Translator to treat him, to make him better, but that's not what happened, man. The Rat Company kidnapped Kirito to put him in the Soul Translator, and I don't even know if they're treating him. Maybe they're using him as a guinea pig for the Soul Translator, but that's crazy, man. They put him there without his permission, without his family permissions. We'll see what happens in the next episode, because I really want to know if Asuna will go in the Soul Translator to find Kirito. But that's where the Soul Translator is. It's a big base. I didn't know it would be that big, and I didn't know it would be that impressive of a base, you know. So that's where the Soul Translator is, that's where Kirito is, and that's where the experiment of the underworld is undergoing. So it's pretty cool. I didn't know that it would be that big. I didn't know that it would be yeah, like I said, I didn't know it would be that big, and I'm wondering if the government knows that this thing is happening right now. This image right there, we saw it at the end of the Ordinal Scale movie. It was kind of a teaser for season 3, so it's kind of cool to see. There's more details. Obviously, they didn't want to spoil us in the movie, but it was kind of cool to see this image again. Obviously, we know that this is the underworld where Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh is. We saw the big city that they're going to. I hope that we'll see them in next week's episode, but I'm not so sure about that. But I have to say, man, Asuna is smart. She's really smart. I didn't know that she would be there, and I didn't know how she could have been there, but she's smart, man. And the show is pretty smart too, because when they were passing the security system, they didn't show us her eyes. They put some glasses, and even when she took the glasses off, they didn't show the eyes of the assistant, quote unquote, you know. So that was pretty smart of the show. I really didn't know that Asuna would be there. Obviously, in this episode, they showed us how Asuna made contact with Akiba's wife. So because Kirito made contact with his wife when the Sword Art Online world ended, and when Encred ended, Kirito made contact with Akiba's wife, and he talked to her. So that's why Asuna was able to contact her, because her contact was in Kirito's computer, I think. So that's how she made contact with her, and she basically passed as the assistant of Akiba's wife. Sorry, I don't remember her name, but that was kind of cool to see them team up, to see where Kirito really was. But this nigga, man, we knew we couldn't trust him. Asuna knew we couldn't trust him, so we were on the same page there. But his reaction when he saw Asuna was priceless. It was really funny to me. But man, so he got Kirito, he put him in the underworld probably. So it's crazy what's happening in Sword Art Online Alicization right now. It's crazy. It's crazier than what happened in the last season, season 2 with Demgon, and it's crazier than what happened with the first season of Sword Art Online, in my opinion. Because yes, in the Soul's Translator, Kirito could die because his soul is in the kind of game, quote unquote. So that's crazy that he put him there to basically die, maybe. But yeah, man, I hope Asuna goes into the Soul Translator and try to find Kirito, because in the trailers we didn't really see her in the Soul Translator. We only see her in the real world. But in the posters and the visuals, we saw her in an armor, so maybe she's going to go into the Soul Translator. But I don't know if she'll still have her memory like Kirito, so we'll have to see. But yeah, man, this season of Sword Art Online has been really good. It's only been 4 episodes, I think, but it's been really good in my opinion. I'm hyped about what's coming up next. It's going to be the best season of Sword Art Online, 54 episodes, I think. So it's going to be amazing. Let me know what you thought about this week's episode in the comments down below. I do Sword Art Online Alicization reviews every Saturday, so subscribe for that. And I do other anime related things on my channel, like One Piece review, Black Clover reviews, and other animes like that. Thank you for watching. I hope that you subscribe to my channel. It would help me a lot. Like I said, I don't know if I have other things to say about this episode of Sword Art Online. If there's other things that you want to talk about, comments in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Anime Specialist out. Peace.